everyone, welcome back. I'm back with a third look of my Durga Puja series, which is the ASHTAMI makeup look, and for this year I have created this gorgeous golden halo eyes paired with peachy nude brown lip. You can also wear a red lipstick with this particular eye look, but this turned out to be such a versatile one, guys. I think this is going to be one of your favorite looks if you wear it with sari, which we preferably wear on ASHTAMI. It's going to be looking stunning on all skin tones out there. Make sure you subscribe and let's get started. So I have already prepped my skin, applied moisturizer 30 minutes before the application of my makeup products or my foundation. Now it's time to prep my lips, for which I'm using this lip oil from KIRO Beauty, which is my absolute favorite one, guys. I think this is the third or the fourth bottle that I'm currently using. It's a PH Play Lip and Cheek oil, which is a clear lip oil, but it actually transforms into a customized shade of pink once it gets contact with the pH or the warmth of your skin. So this is something that you can try out, and it's very nourishing, ultra juicy looking on the lips. It's time to go on to the brows, for which I'm using this Miss Claire brow defining pencil in the shade dark brown, which is a cheaper alternative of the Faces Canada eyebrow defining pencil, because this works pretty much like the Faces one. It's pigmented, it is having a nice like creamy waxy texture which holds up my eyebrows in place for a very long time. At the same time, very easy to do your eyebrows with the help of this particular product. So you can see I'm outlining my eyebrows now using small hair like strokes. I'm going to fill in the gaps using the same particular product, and with the spoolie it comes with, I'm going to distribute the product like this so that it get distributed well on all over my brows and it looks even. And this is how it looks like. It's a perfect pencil which is so affordable, perfect for beginner. If you don't know how to use an eyebrow product, you can start by using a pencil. Now I'm going to set my brows in place using a brow setting gel. This one is by NYX Cosmetics. It is a thick sticky brow mascara, my absolute favorite one, in the shade Brunette. It has got fibers in it which actually adds a lot of thickness and bushiness to my brows. At the same time, the texture of the product holds my eyebrows in place, and it's really long wearing, guys. This is not going to move. Today I'm going to use a primer. This one is by NYX Cosmetics and it's one of my favorites as well. This is our Plump Right Back Serum plus a primer which is infused with electrolytes, so it's going to take care of your skin. It's a completely gel based primer, but it's ultra hydrating on the skin, guys, and it gives me a beautiful glow. Today I'm going to use a dewy foundation. That's why I'm using this particular one, guys. This one is so hydrating on the skin, and you can see the glow this one gives. It has got skincare infused ingredients which is going to take care of your skin, and it has got that tackiness which holds in my foundation so well on my face. Today I'm gonna use the LA Girl Illuminating Foundation, guys, in the shade Warm Beige. Now this particular shade looks orange on me. As you can see, you can clearly see the orange undertone of this particular product. So I'm going to mix a little bit of blue pigment in it from LA Girl as well, which actually neutralizes my foundation and makes it more of neutral olive tone, which looks so beautiful on my skin. So you can see the before and the after, guys, and this is how I am going to apply the product with the help of my fingertips on all over my face. Now with the help of a brush, I have started on blending this out, and you can see, guys, this used to be one of my favorite foundations before. Now I again have repurchased it and I'm loving it even more. You can see the lightweight texture of the product. It's a full coverage foundation, guys. You don't have to put like multiple layers, but it actually feels so lightweight on the skin. I don't feel like that I'm having a layer of foundation on my face. So it's a really high coverage foundation. It gives a beautiful dewy glow to all over my face, which I think is so perfect for ASHTAMI when you want your face to glow really well, especially when you are going out at night. This is the kind of look you want, and it actually has given me this beautiful glow. This one doesn't oxidize on my skin, and I have used the blue pigment to neutralize my foundation. You don't have to do that if you get your perfect match. Now it's time to apply a little bit of concealer. I don't have that like bad dark circle issues, but these days I'm hardly sleeping because of my work, so that's why I'm putting a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes, just in small dots on the inner corner and the outer corner, and blending out the same with the help of the brush which I have used for the application of foundation, which I mostly do. I hardly use separate brushes. This time I'm using L'Oreal Paris Full Coverage Concealer, guys. As I have mentioned, this is a really nice concealer that can beat high-end concealer. It's having nice coverage. It looks beautiful, healthy on the eyes. It doesn't make my eyes look dry dry or dehydrated, but the only problem is that do not weigh too much product when it comes to that particular concealer. If you put a lot of the L'Oreal concealer, it's gonna look cakey on your skin. I'm going to set the areas where I've applied the concealer. Mostly I get like oiliness on that particular portion of my face, for which I'm using my trusty COLORBAR 24-hour Wear Weightless Powder Foundation in the shade PF7. I love how this one looks on my skin. It mattifies my skin. It gives a nice coverage. At the same time, it looks so natural and is so long wearing, guys. This compact, you guys know, I already have repurchased multiple times. I absolutely love it. For the blush today, I'm using this beautiful rust tone blush from K-Beauty. It's her cream blush and I really love the formula. It's having like a creamy moussey texture. It's hell pigmented, guys. And since I'm going to like create a golden makeup look, that's why I've used this warm tone rusty peachy sort of blush on my face, and it blends effortlessly. As you can see, it doesn't disrupt my foundation and it gives me a beautiful like a soft powdery matte finish, which actually looks really good. At the same time, it's quite long wearing. So K-Beauty blushes are amazing. She has some amazing products, guys. Actually, K-Beauty has some really good quality products, guys, when it comes to drugstore stuffs, and you can definitely check out her blushes. As you can see, a single layer of blush has given me this kind of color payoff, which looks so beautiful. Coming to the next one is from Huda Beauty. This is the product which I'm going to use as my bronzer today. It's our Glowish bronzer in the shade Deep Tan, and this is a really nice bronzer, guys. If you belong to any skin tone, this is going to work on you. I love the kind of brown with a little bit of rosewood tone this particular bronzer has, so I can definitely use it as my contouring product. I can also use it as my bronzer, and it has got a very nice sheen which you hardly can't see, but it actually adds that warmth to your face, that temperature to your face, which makes your face look really good. Now let's move on to the eyes, for which I'm using my all-time favorite, my most loved Huda Beauty's Empowered eyeshadow palette, the most gorgeous warm toned like palette that you can create multiple looks with. Using this medium peachy brown shade, which is a matte brown shade, I'm gonna use it as a transition color. As you can see, with the help of a fluffy blending brush, I'm applying it in my crease and also applying it roughly on all over my eyelid. In that way, I get a kind of wash of color on all over my eyelid, as well as on my entire like eyelid portion and the transition portion of my eyes. And you can see this is a basic matte brown shade that I have used. I'm going to use this rusty brown shade from the palette, which is also a matte brown shade, and with the help of a precise tapered blending brush, I'm going to apply it on the outer corner of my eyelid only, and going to drag it towards my crease to blend it with my transition color. In that way, I can create a gradient on all over my eyelid. So you can use any dark tone sort of brown. If you don't have this particular palette, you can use a lighter shade of brown on your crease and use a darker tone of brown on the outer corner of my eyes, and you can see this is how it looks like. Now it's time to create that halo effect, for which I need to create a depth and shadow on my eyelid, for which I'm using this burgundy brown matte shade from the palette, and with the help of a very petite precise crease brush, I'm going to deposit the color first on the inner corner, on the outer corner of my eyelid. As you can see, applying it on the inner and the outer corner of my eyelid. Now with small circular motion and dragging motion, I'm going to connect the 2 points, so like on the areas where I've applied that dark tone burgundy shade, and going to blend that out in my crease. In that way, you get a kind of circle in your crease and also that point on the outer and the inner corner of your eyes. So this helps in creating that depth on the inner corner and the outer corner of your eyelid, and you left with the central portion where you're gonna apply the shimmery shade or the golden shade, which I have applied as my lid shade. Now using the previous like a blending brush which I have applied to blend my transition color, I'm going to blend out the edges so that there are no harsh lines. Now I'm going to take this gorgeous like metallic shimmery golden shade from the palette. With the help of my fingertips, I'm applying it on my eyelid, like on the central portion of my eyelid, which was left behind while applying that dark tone shades on the inner and the outer corner. You can see the left portion of my eyelid, and I'm defining the edges with the help of a flat shaded brush, because in that way you get that precise, very neat and clean look of that shimmery shade. Since it's a shimmer eyeshadow. Make sure that you clean the edges really well. So going back to the previous like petite crease brush, I am cleaning out the edges one more time so that everything looks really nice, really neat and clean. Doing the same thing on my left eyelid. As you can see, this is what is called a halo eye, and it actually makes your eyes look really big. This kind of eyeshadow looks makes everything look really big and your eyes pop better and it looks more like a doll. So you can see I'm blending out the edges, and this is how the eyelid turned out. Absolutely in love with the gold and the brown tones that I have used. I'm going to use a brown kajal. This is my trusty kajal that I use mostly and you guys keep on asking me. This is by Too Faced. It's a killer liner in the shade Killer Chocolate, which is a burgundy toned brown gel eyeliner or gel kajal. It's pigmented, it's so creamy, so smooth. Once you apply it, it's going to give you like a complete brown color payoff. You can see once it settles down, it's not going to budge. It's completely smudge proof, long wearing kajal. Now using that deeper burgundy tone shade which I have used on the inner and the outer corner of my eyelid, I'm going to apply it to smudge that kajal which I have applied on my lower lash line, as you can see, with the help of a smudging brush. So this actually helps in creating that depth on my lower lash line, followed by that peachy brown shade which I'm going to use to blend out that burgundy shade which I have applied on my lower lash line. So it's very easy, guys. If you follow the steps, you can actually create this gorgeous eye look on your own. You can use whatever eyeshadow palette you have, like similar kind of shades, and you can create this gorgeous look. Now I'm going to take this gorgeous like champagne shimmer shade from the palette and going to place it on the inner corner of my eyes. This actually helps in adding a lot of life to your eyes. So applying a lighter champagne shade or a shimmery shade on the inner corner of your eyes actually brightens up your eyes, makes it more awakened. It makes your eyes look really big and bold, which I really like. Now it's time to apply eyeliner. So you know how much I love INGLOT AMC gel eyeliner in number 77, and I always make sure to use like 1 or 2 drops of DURALINE with it to get that smooth texture, because with time this particular gel eyeliner actually dries up in the packaging. So that's why I need something to revive its own texture. I use the DURALINE it comes with, and you can see, guys, this eyeliner is the blackest black gel eyeliner that I have seen till date, and this is the most gorgeous looking eyeliner that you will find in the market. If you invest in a single pot of this one, you're not going to like look back and you're not going to regret buying, because it's completely like blackest black and it is having a complete gel texture. It dries down to 100% matte finish, which is not going to move, which is not going to budge. It's going to be there on your eyelid. It's not going to move, guys. This is so long wearing. It gives completely matte finish, and you can see I have created this gorgeous winged eyeliner using the INGLOT AMC gel eyeliner. I love winged eyeliners, and this is something I always like to create whenever I create any sort of halo eye look. Now this one is by Swiss Beauty. It is our 4D lash and lift curl mascara, and I'm going to use it to coat my lashes with. And this is a really nice volumizing mascara, guys. It's not like having crazy volume like my Mars Fabulous one, but it actually holds in my curls so well. So if you want to get that lifted effect on your eyelashes, you can use this particular mascara, and it's very easy to remove and it's quite long wearing. So you can see this is how my eyes look without any false eyelash. But for the falsies, I'm using HEENA Beauty's a false eyelash in the variant SHUQRA. This is a really bold eyelash, guys. It's actually having a lot of fluttery effect, and you can see the curls that this lashes have. So it's going to pair really well with the kind of halo eye look that I have created, and this is how the eye look turned out, guys. Absolutely, I'm in love with it. It's very easy to recreate. You can actually create it in person. This one looks absolutely amazing. Now it's time to apply lipstick, for which I'm using LOVECHILD by Masaba's Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Get Rolling. It's a beautiful like warm toned peachy brown nude shade. It has got lots of deep peaches in it. At the same time, that warm rusty brown actually makes it suitable for all skin tones out there, guys. You can also pair a red lip color with this particular eye look, because definitely it's ASHTAMI, and you can wear something bold on the lips as well, but I think this kind of warm tone browns actually looks really good on me. So that's why I've paired it with a nude lip color, and this is really pigmented. It's having a transfer proof matte finish, and it's really long wearing. But if you have very dry chapped lips, make sure that you prep your lips a little bit. That means apply lip balm, remove the excess lip balm, and then apply this particular product. I've set my overall face using the LA Girl makeup setting spray, which is quite long wearing, makes my makeup look really good. Added black bindi, this time added a bigger one. For the perfume today, that is a perfume of ASHTAMI, is definitely YSL Libre Intense. I love how intoxicating this one smells. It's going to make you look stand out. It's going to make everyone look at you. I'm wearing this sari which my mom gifted to me. It's a Tasar Katdani work sari, embroidery work sari, which I absolutely am loving. It's yellow in color and it looks so gorgeous. I paired it with one of my favorite necklaces which I wear most of the time, and this is how it turned out. So here comes the final look of this year's ASHTAMI, guys. I'm in love with how I created this gold halo eyes with nude lips, and this is definitely going to work on all skin tones. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. We'll be coming soon with my Novomi look. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye guys.